Long time no see! Amy, how have you been?
It's been a while. If you're finally contacting me, does that mean you found a job?
Huh? A job?
Wait, didn't you say that when we talked on the phone, that you'd look for a job as soon as you got back to the UK after your working holiday? Because you'd be too busy job searching to contact anyone for a while?
Oh, I guess I did say something like that.
So you found a job? Congratulations!
I'd like to say thanks, but actually, I've decided not to work.
What?
I've decided to get married instead of working. That's why I contacted you today. I found a husband, not a job.
Wow, that's quite the plot twist.
Well, I was seriously job hunting at first, but UK companies are so terrible compared to foreign ones. The pay is low, holidays are few, and I just can't motivate myself to work.
Well, the UK is different from the countries where you did your working holiday.
And the personality of British people just doesn't suit me. Just because I did a working holiday and can speak a foreign language, there's so much jealousy. And the old men in management at companies hate me for being a cheeky woman during job interviews.
Wow, that's awful. I could never do a working holiday myself. I'd be too scared. You've got courage and language skills. You should definitely be an asset to any company.
Maybe it's hard for them to utilize someone as excellent as me. A woman like me who's seen the world, has strong opinions, and thinks quickly. I'm different from boring people like you who've just stayed in the UK their whole lives.
That's a bit harsh, don't you think? Just because I haven't lived abroad doesn't mean my life is boring.
Sorry, but it's true. You've been living the same routine day after day, while I've been experiencing new cultures and expanding my worldview.
Anyway, I understand you had trouble finding a job, but how did that lead to getting married? I don't see the connection.
That's exactly why I had a brilliant idea. I decided I should just create my own company.
You mean start a business?
Exactly! I think there's a real demand for language schools or kids' conversation classes, and I could use my 2 years of working holiday experience. But starting a business costs money, right? So I thought I'd marry a guy with a good income and have him provide the startup capital.
Wait, you're getting married for money?
Well, to be blunt, something like that. The future of self-employment is uncertain, and if I get married, at least I won't have to worry about making a living.
I suppose that's true, but...
Plus, I'm not getting any younger. I'm turning 30 this year, so it's about time I settled down anyway. Combining marriage with my business ambitions just makes sense.
I guess that's one way to look at it, but finding the right partner isn't easy.
So, I immediately started looking for a husband. A man earning enough to fund my startup was an essential condition. Plus, he needed to be intelligent enough to understand the value of my working holiday experience and my business plans.
That sounds like a high bar, but since you've decided to get married, you must have found someone.
Yes, and he was closer than I thought, so I've taken your boyfriend Kevin for myself.
What?
We started dating yesterday. He's mine now, so hands off. I'm pretty jealous, you know.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you're dating my boyfriend, Kevin?
I just told you why. I want to get married to start my business, and your boyfriend perfectly matched my criteria for a husband, so I took him from you.
What?
You told me yourself. Kevin is an expat who's fluent in 3 other languages, and he works for a big company, right? You said he's been promoted faster than his peers, and is a real elite. I've never seen a man more suitable for me.
No. This is wrong. Kevin is my boyfriend. What were you thinking, stealing your childhood friend's boyfriend? We've known each other since nursery school.
Sorry. Maybe I've been too influenced by my time in America. I've absorbed their mindset. In America, you get what you want no matter what.
Huh? So according to you, Americans are okay with cheating? Don't be silly, you're just being selfish.
Look, he and I connected instantly. There was this chemistry between us that he never had with you. When 2 people click like that, there's nothing anyone can do.
You can't be serious right now. We've been dating for 3 years. How could you connect instantly with my boyfriend behind my back?
It only took 1 coffee meetup to realize we were perfect for each other. I was explaining my business plans, and he was so supportive and impressed. He said I was exactly the kind of ambitious woman he always wanted.
So I'm not ambitious enough? Is that what you're saying? And Kevin said this to you?
So that's my important announcement. I'll let you know when we're officially married.
Zoe, you can't just drop this bomb and walk away. Did Kevin even break up with me properly? Because I haven't heard anything from him.
Oh, I thought he would have contacted you by now. Maybe check your phone? He said he'd handle it.
This is unbelievable. You're both unbelievable.
Look, sometimes life takes unexpected turns. I'm sure you'll find someone more suitable for you. Someone more on your level.
On my level? What's that supposed to mean?
Kevin needs someone who can match his global mindset and career ambitions, someone who understands the international business world. I'm just saying you might be happier with someone more local in their thinking.
I need to talk to Kevin directly. This conversation is over. Kevin, I heard everything from Zoe. Is it true you've started dating her?
Oh, so Zoe already spilled the beans?
That reaction means it's true. So you're breaking up with me?
Yeah, I don't need you anymore. Only a woman like Zoe is suitable to be the girlfriend of an elite expat like me. Her courage and bravery to go on a working holiday and the language skills she acquired spending 2 whole years in other countries. Unlike you, she's on my level.
How could you? What about our plans to get married?
I never promised to marry you.
What are you saying? You told me when we started dating. You said you wanted to get married by 30, so keep that in mind. We're both turning 30 this year, so I was hoping you might propose on our next anniversary.
Expecting a proposal and then getting dumped is just pathetic. Who would propose to someone as ordinary as you?
What?
Sure, I've always wanted to get married by 30, and you were a marriage candidate because you're domestic, but your looks are plain, your abilities are ordinary, and you're unsatisfying as a woman.
Excuse me? After 3 years together, that's all you have to say about me? We built a life together. We talked about having children.
Look, I was settling. I always knew I could do better, but I figured you were adequate. Then I met Zoe again and realized what I was missing.
We have an apartment together. We've been saving for our future. How can you throw all that away for someone you just reconnected with?
The apartment was always more your style than mine. I was compromising. And our savings? I've kept my finances mostly separate because deep down, I wasn't sure about us.
I don't believe this. The Kevin I know wouldn't be so cruel.
Now that we're at this point, I might as well tell you I've been playing around with other girls several times, but none of them felt right. Then Zoe confessed to me. She said, I think I'm more suitable for you than Amy. I can make you happy. I kinda like that high-handed confession.
No way. You're casually revealing you've been cheating on me all this time?
It shouldn't matter how much I cheated. I don't need you anymore, and I've decided to marry Zoe, so goodbye.
Marry her? You just started dating yesterday and you're already planning to marry her?
When you know, you know. She's everything I've been looking for. Global perspective, ambition, confidence, and she actually understands my work and my background.
This is all so terrible. My mind's gone blank.
What's so terrible? What's wrong with wanting to marry a good woman?
That doesn't give you the right to hurt people, betraying your partner and causing so much pain. No matter how talented you both think you are, you can't be happy this way.
That just sounds like sour grapes. I'll send you stuff from my place cash on delivery. You can throw away my things later.
Wait, Kevin, you can't just end things like this. 3 years together means nothing to you?
Those 3 years taught me what I don't want in a partner. Be grateful for the experience and move on. Zoe and I are planning our new life together.
You'll regret this. Both of you will.
The only thing I regret is wasting time with someone who couldn't match my potential. Goodbye, Amy.
What the hell is this? I can't believe you actually sent me an invitation to your and Kevin's wedding, and the date is next month.
Huh? What's the matter? You're my childhood friend, so of course I invited you. Obviously, make sure you come and celebrate.
Have you lost your memory or something? You stole my boyfriend, and now you're asking me to celebrate? Isn't that incredibly rude?
Oh geez, complaining about the past is so typical British. In other countries, everyone moves on quickly. Even if you're angry, he's not coming back to you, so just move on already.
What?
It's been 2 whole months. That's plenty of time to get over it. In America, people start dating again within weeks after a breakup.
Stop talking about America like you're some kind of expert. You only spent a few months there on a working holiday.
A few months is enough to absorb the culture and mindset. Anyway, I didn't call to argue about this. I called because I wanted to make sure you received our invitation.
Yes, I got it. I'm just shocked you had the audacity to send it.
Besides, our wedding is going to be amazing, so you'd be missing out if you don't attend our Ibiza ceremony.
What? You're having a destination wedding?
It's so us, right? And the venue is this high-end place that only truly sophisticated people know about. It's nothing like those tacky fake foreign-style venues in the UK.
Right.
The photos will be absolutely stunning. We're hiring a famous photographer who's done weddings for celebrities. The flowers are being flown in from 3 different countries, and my dress is designer, of course.
Sounds expensive.
Kevin says I deserve the best, and his company is doing really well. He just got another promotion, you know? They recognized his global expertise.
Of course they did.
Of course, the priest and all the staff are locals. Since we're going to be in Ibiza anyway, I'm thinking of making it a speak Spanish-only event. That would create a better atmosphere, make it feel more exotic, don't you think?
That sounds lovely, but if you're inviting people, think about us too. Not everyone speaks Spanish.
Then they should study.
What?
In this day and age, you're finished if you can't speak other languages. Always running away from things you're not good at is super lame. Maybe that's why Kevin dumped you.
Excuse me?
I'm just being honest. Your lack of global perspective and language skills made you incompatible with Kevin. He needs someone who can stand beside him at international business events and hold intelligent conversations.
You know what? I don't think I'll be attending your wedding after all.
Don't be like that. It's going to be the event of the year. We've invited so many important people from Kevin's company, and they're all excited to meet me.
I'm sure they are.
I absolutely won't accept absences with lame excuses like I'm not good with languages or I've never been abroad. We're having a lavish wedding in Ibiza, so come, I'll show you what a real foreign wedding is like.
All right. Looking forward to it.
Really? That's great. I was worried you'd still be bitter about everything.
No, I've had time to reflect. I think it would be educational to see your wedding.
Exactly! You can learn so much from experiencing different cultures. This will be good for you. Make sure you come prepared to celebrate properly. I won't forgive you if you chicken out at the last minute and cancel.
I won't run or hide. I'll be there, but they're saying there'll be a hurricane on your wedding day. I really do hope everything goes well.
Huh?
Not just on the wedding day, but I wonder, can planes even fly in that weather? It's quite possible flights will be cancelled as the hurricane approaches. And even if we somehow manage to fly, if Ibiza gets hit directly by the hurricane, it'll be a disaster. I'm worried about your lavish wedding with all these issues.
Wait a minute, is the weather really going to be that bad on our wedding day? Can you even predict the weather a month in advance?
These days, we can generally predict the weather a month ahead. Plus, as a meteorologist, I'm pretty sensitive to weather information. I look at weather from countries around the world every day and make predictions, so I'm confident in my forecast.
A meteorologist?
I didn't tell you, but I passed the exam. I was inspired by your working holiday challenge, and Kevin was always telling me I was ordinary and plain, so I secretly took up the challenge of getting a meteorologist certification. I thought if I could overcome that narrow path with its pass rate of just a few %, I'd gain confidence in myself.
Is it really that hard to pass? And you passed?
Yes, on my first try, too.
What?
The meteorology certification exam has a pass rate of only about 7%. Most people need multiple attempts, but I managed to pass on my first try. I've always been interested in weather patterns, and after Kevin's constant put-downs about being ordinary, I decided to challenge myself.
I can't believe someone like you passed such a difficult exam.
Someone like me? You mean someone who works hard and studies diligently? Yes, people like that tend to pass exams.
That's not what I meant. I'm surprised you changed careers so suddenly.
Thanks to that, I switched to a job in weather observation. It's fun working in a place where I can use what I studied. Oh, sorry. We should be talking about your wedding, not me. Will you be okay with the hurricane approaching and all?
Of course we'll be fine. Hurricanes should disappear within a month, shouldn't they?
But even if they disappear, new ones will form. This year, there have been an unusually high number of hurricanes. There's been extreme weather all over the world.
Really?
The data shows we're experiencing one of the most active tropical cyclone seasons in decades.
But that's just general information, right? It doesn't mean it will specifically affect Ibiza on our wedding day.
But next month is typically the peak season, so it wouldn't be surprising if there were a hurricane storm.
Is that so?
So I think you should consider countermeasures early. Does your high-end wedding venue have proper insurance? It would be terrible if the ceremony was canceled due to weather and you couldn't get a refund.
What should I do? We don't have any insurance for either.
What? You signed contracts without insurance?
I thought insurance would make everything unnecessarily expensive. If I had that money, I'd rather spend it on the dress or venue costs, so I thought it would probably be fine and went with zero insurance.
That's incredibly risky for a destination wedding. Weather disruptions are common, even without hurricanes. Did your wedding planner not advise you about this?
We didn't hire a wedding planner. Kevin said it was a waste of money since I'm so good at organizing things.
By the way, how much is the wedding costing? You said it was quite lavish, right?
About 50,000 pounds.
And you're not insured? If it gets canceled due to the hurricane, you'll just lose 50,000 pounds.
No, that's absolutely terrible.
Can't you get insurance now? There's still a month, so you should be able to take measures.
It's impossible. They told me when we signed the contract that we couldn't add insurance later.
Oh my god. Well, let's just pray for a miracle that all the hurricanes disappear.
They have to! Our wedding has to be perfect! I've already posted pre-wedding photos on social media and told everyone about our amazing Ibiza ceremony. What should I do? The hurricane is hitting Ibiza directly and our flight has been canceled. We can't get to Ibiza now.
Not just triple, but 5 hurricanes occurring simultaneously is crazy. And with hurricanes heading toward Ibiza too, your wedding is completely over. That's the least of Ibiza's worries right now.
Don't give up! You're a meteorologist, right? Do something right now!
What do you think a meteorologist is? I can predict the weather, but I absolutely cannot change it. Humans can do nothing in the face of nature.
But all our preparations, the venue, the flowers, the photographer, everything is ready in Ibiza waiting for us.
Nature doesn't care about your wedding plans, Zoe. This is one of the strongest hurricane systems we've seen in decades.
What should I do? If we don't get on a plane today, we won't make it to tomorrow's wedding.
For now, all you can do is process a refund. Since the bride and groom can't get to Ibiza, the wedding cancellation is confirmed. Even though you don't have insurance, maybe try calling the venue. They might consider a refund or postponement.
A phone call? But the venue I booked, all the staff only speak Spanish.
With your working holiday experience, making a call in Spanish should be a breeze, right?
No way! I could maybe send an email using translation software, but I absolutely can't make a call with a native speaker. There's no way I could understand real native speech.
What? But you went on a working holiday to different countries to practice your Spanish and French, right? After 2 years, you should be fluent.
Shut up! Just because I went on a working holiday doesn't mean I automatically became fluent. Even in Barcelona, I was always with other Brits. I can only understand a few simple foreign words. Understanding native speech is absolutely impossible.
What? But you were bragging about being fluent. You said you were going to start a language school or kids' conversation classes.
I thought I could manage with children. I can at least fake pronunciation.
So all that talk about starting a language school was based on skills you don't actually have? Were you planning to scam parents?
It's not a scam. I would have learned more before opening. Plus, I have experience living abroad, which most teachers don't.
Living somewhere and actually learning the language are 2 very different things, Zoe.
Look, that doesn't matter right now. What matters is the wedding. I want to contact the venue, but email is too slow, so I have to call.
That's true, but if you're that useless, calling is impossible. Wait, why not ask Kevin? I'm pretty sure he said he could speak Spanish.
Kevin's next to me saying he can't make the call either.
Huh?
Actually, Kevin can't speak 3 foreign languages either, so he says he absolutely can't make the call.
What? But he was in Spain from elementary school through high school. He said he could speak Spanish and French. That's why you said you get along better than I did with him, because you can talk in the same languages.
Apparently, he exaggerated quite a bit. He was only there during elementary school. He's forgotten everything and can't speak or understand anymore.
Are you kidding me? So his whole elite expat identity is fake?
He says he never claimed to be fluent, just that he had experience living abroad, and that everyone exaggerates a little on their resume.
But he said he uses languages at work too, that he's in a department that utilizes his expat experience.
Seems like he's been putting on an act at work too.
So he's been lying to his company? That could get him fired if they find out.
He says it's not lying, just enhancing his qualifications. Everyone does it.
Oh my god, I can't believe both of you are such frauds.
Don't call us frauds. We're just ambitious people who know how to present ourselves advantageously.
You mean you're liars who got caught in your own web of deception, and now you're facing the consequences.
What should I do? What should I do? How should I explain to the venue? I need to tell the hotel in Ibiza about the cancellation too. What should I do?
How would I know? Anyway, I'm going to process my own refund. My airline ticket and hotel are both properly insured.
Wait, can you help us make the calls? Since you're so smart and passed that meteorologist exam, surely you can handle a few phone calls.
I'm a meteorologist, not a translator, and I never claimed to speak other languages.
Please, Amy, for old time's sake, we've been friends since nursery school.
Friends don't steal each other's boyfriends, Zoe, but I'll tell you what, I'll email you some useful phrases you can use on the call. That's the best I can do.
But what should I do, Amy? It turns out that they can't refund us after all. I tried my best to explain the situation to the venue and hotel by phone, but we've just lost 50,000 pounds.
Oh my, that's incredibly sad.
We're completely broke now. All of Kevin's savings are gone, and we still have wedding loans to pay off.
That's what happens when you don't get insurance for major events. It's basic risk management.
And now my parents are telling me to pay back the money they spent on my working holiday. Where am I supposed to find that kind of money?
Ah, I heard about that from your parents. Yesterday's phone fiasco revealed that you can't speak foreign languages at all. They were furious, saying you just played around in several different countries for 2 years. They're demanding you return the 15,000 pounds for the working holiday, right?
Huh? Why are my parents talking to you about that?
They came to apologize to me, Zoe. You were hiding the fact that you stole Kevin from me, weren't you? Your parents finally found out and came all the way to my place to apologize.
No way.
They had no idea you had stolen your childhood friend's boyfriend. They were mortified when they found out the full story.
What else did they say?
And that's when I heard everything. You were stealing boyfriends, not speaking languages, and failing to find jobs. You said companies couldn't handle you, but that wasn't true, was it?
What?
Despite your working holiday experience, your language skills are basically zero. That's why companies rejected you, saying there's no benefit in hiring you. But your pride is too high, so you only applied to companies requiring language skills, then got bitter and decided to start a business and get married. I don't even know what you're trying to do anymore. Or is this all a result of mindsets you picked up while partying in other countries?
Shut up! You're making fun of me right now!
I'm not making fun of you at all. Actually, I'm grateful to you.
Huh?
There's no need to force yourself to challenge things abroad. What matters is how much effort you can put in where you are now. Thank you for teaching me that.
Don't act all superior just because you got some weather certificate. At least I had the courage to go abroad.
It's not about going abroad or staying home. It's about honesty, hard work, and treating others with respect. Things you and Kevin seem to have forgotten.
This is just a temporary setback. We'll figure something out.
I'm sure you will. Perhaps start by being honest with yourselves about who you really are and what you're actually capable of.
What?
Well, take care. If you decide to hold the wedding again, send me an invitation. I'll be sure to check the weather forecast. Afterward, Zoe and Kevin repeatedly contacted the Ibiza venue to ask for a refund, but the answer was always no. Kevin's savings were completely wiped out. Zoe sold everything she could, and the remainder of her parents' working holiday money was paid back with loans. Around that time, Kevin's academic fraud and complete inability to speak any foreign languages was finally discovered by his company, and he was fired. It seems like their newlywed life, starting with an unemployed man and a woman in debt, is going to be quite challenging. As for me, I'm thriving in my new career as a meteorologist. The certification opened doors I never imagined possible. Sometimes I think I should thank Kevin and Zoe for pushing me to discover my true potential. It's funny how life works out. They thought they were the special ones with bright futures ahead, but their house of cards collapsed as soon as it was tested. Meanwhile, I built something real and lasting through honest, hard work. I guess the moral is, authenticity always wins in the end.
There was a destiny that had to be fulfilled, even if it meant stealing him. Destiny! There's no such thing as destined theft. You keep talking about destiny. What about our friendship? We've known each other since elementary school. Friends support each other's happiness. What's with you? You steal my boyfriend and you can't even say a proper sorry. I said sorry, didn't I? Not for stealing my boyfriend. That's not what you apologize for, Mary. I apologized in my own way. What more do you want? A real apology would be nice, not your backhanded comments. What? I apologized, isn't that enough? We've been childhood friends and grew up together, but you're sorry for being so pretty, and sorry for being so loved. Just sounds like you're bragging. You're overthinking it. That's just how I talk. No, that's how you've started talking since high school. You never used to be like this. Wow, Sarah, you're so negative. If you say an apology isn't really an apology, maybe that's why he decided he liked me better. It's that kind of attitude. Your level of passive aggressiveness is so high, I'm more amazed than angry. I was lonely too, you know. Remember how close we used to be? Don't try to guilt trip me now. We were together through middle school, but then we went to different high schools. And even though I wanted to go to the same college, we ended up at completely different universities. That's because you were in liberal arts and I was in sciences. We were aiming for different things, and our grades were different too. You didn't have to point out the grade difference. You always have to remind everyone you're smarter, don't you? That's not what I meant, and you know it. Sure, you had better grades, but in situations like this, it's hard for the person with lower grades to match the higher one. So, the person with better grades should have matched the lower one instead. That makes no sense. We each chose our own paths. Well, I chose him as my path now. Even with different schools, we still hung out regularly. Yeah, that's why we were able to arrange that double date so quickly. I didn't know that double date was all planned out for you to steal him from me. As if silly little me could plan something like that. Drop the act. I know you better than that. What act? I'm always just being myself. You've got some nerve. I heard that guy you brought to the double date, claiming he was your boyfriend, wasn't even your boyfriend at all. You were probably targeting my boyfriend from the moment you heard I was dating someone. Don't flatter yourself. I wouldn't target someone just because you got a boyfriend. I only got interested when I heard he was in the economics department at your college. So you admit you were targeting him. Your university has high standards, and economics. I thought there was a chance he might become a CEO someday. What kind of shallow thinking is that? But I was right. When I met him and talked to him, he was already talking about starting his own company while still in college. He was definitely going to be a CEO. You didn't even give him a chance to achieve anything with me. That's when I knew I had to make him mine. I didn't plan to steal your boyfriend from the start. At first, it was just curiosity, like window shopping. Window shopping? He's a person, not a handbag. As your childhood friend, I just wanted to make sure he was good enough for you. Thanks, but no thanks. Well, I successfully got myself a man with potential, and I'll keep dating him until we get married, and I can enjoy my luxurious life. And what happens if he doesn't become rich? Then I'll find someone better. But for now, he's perfect. You got dumped, so don't get in the way of my happiness. You interfered with my happiness, but now you're telling me not to interfere with yours? That's different. What I did was for love. Love of money, maybe. Well, not that you could do anything anyway. You were just boyfriend and girlfriend, so it's not like you can sue for damages or anything serious. I wouldn't sink that low. If you're bitter about it, try to be happier than me, though I doubt you can. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Please don't bother me. You're being dramatic again. We're childhood friends. We were childhood friends. Fine by me. Goodbye then. And thanks for the boyfriend, you dummy. I hope you're happy with your choices, Mary. I am. And I'll be even happier when he's successful. Blocking you now. Whatever. You'll regret cutting ties with me when I'm rich and famous. Sarah, I got your wedding invitation. Of course, I checked attending and just dropped it in the mailbox. Thanks, Anna. I was actually nervous about sending it. Nervous? Why? After everything that happened in college, I'm always a bit anxious about big life events. Don't let the past hold you back. This is your time to be happy. I really struggled with who to invite to the wedding, so I'm happy you're coming. We'll cover your travel expenses, so please come and enjoy yourself. Oh, you don't need to do that. You're being too generous. Please let us. It means a lot to have you there. You don't need to worry about that. We've been friends since high school. Since we were in the same class in 9th grade, so about 10 years. Oh gosh, we're getting old. Stop that. I'm still holding on to my 20s. Aren't we all? Your fiancé is such a catch, though. I still can't believe how you two met. Through mutual friends at that charity event. It feels like destiny. Much better destiny than some people we know. Anna? Sorry, I shouldn't bring up old wounds. By the way, who else are you inviting? I only know about our usual group of friends. Yeah, we're keeping the guest list small. I'm only inviting my 3 close friends from college, since we've all been together since high school and university. So you're not inviting Mary then? Mary? I thought maybe since she was your childhood friend, but yeah, probably best not to invite her. I haven't thought about her in years. Yeah, I wouldn't want to think about her either. I cut ties with her after that incident and haven't contacted her since. Same here. I blocked her on everything after what she did to you. I thought so. I haven't been in touch either. Actually, there's a rumor that she disappeared from town after graduation. Wait, what? She moved to the city with that boyfriend she stole from me. Oh, right. Chasing that CEO dream of hers. I don't think anyone's been in contact with her since then. At least no one in my circle has contacted her. Then maybe that other rumor isn't true either. What other rumor? I probably shouldn't say anything. Anna, please, if it's something I should know. Well, there's a rumor going around that someone spotted Mary back in town. Is that just a rumor? Ellie said she saw someone who looked like her at the shopping mall. Could be anyone though, right? I'm not sure, but maybe she broke up with that guy and came back home. I don't want to see her. I wouldn't want to meet her now either, especially not with your wedding coming up. What do you mean? I know this might sound harsh, but after she stole your boyfriend and then sent those awful messages to you without a proper apology, all of us were really angry. I was really happy that you all got angrier than I did. It helped me stay level-headed and move on without dwelling on it. That's because we saw how much it hurt you, even though you tried to hide it. Ancient history now. Any guy who would choose such an airhead isn't worth it. Your current fiancé is so much better. If I had to get my ex-boyfriend stolen to end up marrying my current fiancé, then I guess that really was destiny. Now that's the kind of destiny I can believe in. Thanks for always being there, Anna. If the rumor about her being back in town is true, she'll probably try to cause trouble again, so be careful. You really think she would? After all this time? People like that don't change easily. Thanks for telling me, Anna, but you don't have to worry. This town is pretty big with lots of people, and I don't live near my parents' house anymore, so I probably won't run into her by chance. Still, maybe we should warn your fiancé, just in case. I don't want to worry him over a rumor. I hope not, but if anything happens, call me right away. Whether you need advice or just want to vent, I'm here for you. Thank you. That means a lot. And Sarah, maybe we should keep the wedding venue details private for now. You think that's necessary? Better safe than sorry. I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay, I trust your instincts. Let's focus on making your wedding perfect. Yes, let's. Want to help me pick out flowers next weekend? Absolutely. Send me the time and place. So, you were still cooped up in the same old town after all. I went to your parents' house as soon as I got back, but they said you were living somewhere else by yourself. So, I tracked you down. So, the rumors about you coming back were true? Oh? Were there rumors going around about me? I'm practically famous. More like infamous. Don't be mean. Is that any way to welcome back your childhood friend? Why now? And I don't understand why you'd go looking for me. Because I had something I wanted to ask you. I'm not interested. You're getting married, right? And that handsome guy I saw with you today is the groom? You've been following me? Following is such an ugly word. I prefer checking up on an old friend. What? As your childhood friend, you should tell me when you're getting married and introduce me to your future husband too. Tell you. Introduce you? I don't need to do any of that with you, Mary. Remember when we used to plan our weddings as kids? That was before you showed your true colors. Don't be like that. He was well-dressed and looked like he works at a good company. An elite businessman from what I could see. How is he? Am I right? Stop watching us. I'm not watching. I just happened to see you both at that fancy restaurant. I'm not telling you anything. Even if you don't tell me, I'll find out everything myself. Are you threatening me? Threatening? I'm just showing interest in your life. Stop it. Stop sneaking around and prying. Well, if you don't want me snooping around, just tell me. Your fiancé, where does he work? That's none of your business. Just so you know, I can find out really quickly. Don't forget, this is my hometown too. Green Company. No way. Seriously? That's like a major international corporation. It's super hard to get in there, and everyone who works there is elite. Why do you care? Come on, share more. What's his position? His salary must be amazing. His mother is French, and he spent his early childhood in France, so he's fluent in the language. He's using those skills working at an international company. That's like the ultimate catch. I thought he was just good looking, but he's half French too. Stop acting so interested. And elite. I just looked it up. The average salary at Green Company is insane. Is that all you care about? They pay this much even to new graduates? How did a plain Jane like you manage to land such a perfect guy? We had a mutual friend. That's like how celebrities meet. You really hit the jackpot. He's not a jackpot. He's a person. A very rich person. Don't do anything to cause him trouble. Don't worry, I'll just seal him away before you start any drama. What? I think I'll steal your fiancé, just like I did in college. You haven't changed at all. Speaking of which, what happened to that boyfriend? Who? Oh, that boyfriend I stole? Well, he did start his company and become CEO while still in college, which was great, but his income never increased and the lifestyle was totally different from what I expected, so I dumped him. Is that why you came back home? Don't judge me. Small business CEOs are basically nobodies. You're unbelievable. Exactly. Anyway, stealing him from you will be super easy. Even easier than stealing your college boyfriend. You seem confident. This time, I'll be taking your fiancé. Try to steal him if you can. Oh, you're confident? I just think it's probably impossible. You underestimate me. I've gotten even better at this. Better at being horrible? Well, just so you don't regret it later, I'll tell you when I'm going to do it. On your wedding day. My wedding day? But I haven't told you anything about my wedding. How do you know when it is? I found out when your wedding is from Anna's social media. You've been stalking my friends too. She's my friend too. And there's only one place around here that does weddings, so I'm looking forward to it. You really should stop. On your wedding day, I'll steal your fiancé from you romantically, boldly, and passionately. You'll regret this, Mary. The only one who'll have regrets is you, just like last time. Happy stealing day! Even the weather is perfect. It's like God is blessing my plans. What are you doing? Getting ready for my grand entrance. I've already arrived at the wedding venue. It's so fancy. Have you really? First, I'll go to the bride's waiting room and say hi and laugh at how you look in your tacky wedding dress. You really think you'll be able to get in? Of course, I'm already in the parking lot. Once your fiancé sees me in my beautiful white dress, there's no doubt that he'll fall in love with me and dump you on the spot. What? You really came? All the way to Hawaii? Huh? Hawaii? What are you talking about? Well, you said you arrived at the venue. I mean, it's still hours before the ceremony starts, but I'm surprised that you're so determined. Wait a minute. What's this about Hawaii? I'm looking at Waikiki Beach right now. Beautiful morning. Your wedding is at the biggest venue in our hometown, right? I mean, it's the only place around here. What made you think that? Stop lying. I checked Anna's social media. But did she mention where it would take place? By the sounds of things, you just jumped to conclusions when she posted the date. My wedding is a destination wedding in Hawaii. Hawaii? You're lying. Look, That can't be. That photo. That's me in Hawaii right now. But Anna said she was attending the wedding. She is. She's right here with me. Anna is invited, and we're even covering her travel and accommodation expenses since it's overseas. You're kidding. We only invited our family and our close friends because it's a destination wedding. But that'll make it a more intimate and beautiful ceremony and reception. Then what about my stealing plan? About that, did you really think you could steal him from me? My fiancé. I did my research. Since running into you that day, I've been planning and executing ways to accidentally bump into him around town.
Yeah, I thought it was strange how often I kept running into you. I didn't know that you knew Sarah until she warned me about you.
Who is this?
But after Sarah explained the situation, I've been extremely careful to avoid you.
Wait, are you...
Think about it. We haven't met for the past month. I didn't want to worry Sarah during this important time before the wedding.
What do you mean?
I'm Sarah's fiancé. Well, technically her husband now since we registered our marriage before flying to Hawaii. I'm borrowing Sarah's phone to message you directly.
Oh, hi. I've been wanting to talk to you. Then let's exchange contact information. If you search for my ID on WhatsApp, you can find me and we can chat privately.
I'll have to decline.
Why? I just want to get to know you better. You're misunderstanding something. I just want to save you.
Save me?
Sarah might be hiding it well, but she's actually terrible with men, and she's a disaster at cooking, and she can't do any housework. She's not suitable as a wife. You're being deceived.
Deceived? I'm sorry, but aren't you the one trying to deceive me right now?
What?
I've heard everything from Sarah and her friend Anna and the others. About how you stole Sarah's boyfriend in college and never properly apologized.
That's a misunderstanding. I was young then. I've changed.
I've seen the messages from back then.
That's supposed to be private.
I also heard about how you insisted on living alone despite your college being within commuting distance from home. But your apartment turned into a complete mess within 6 months because you were so sloppy with the cleaning. After a year, the property management company demanded you either clean up or move out, so you had to move back home, didn't you?
You know about that too? No, that's not. I was just busy with part-time jobs and studying when I first started college.
I love my wife. I pursued her relentlessly, asked her out multiple times and finally managed to marry her. I'm so happy now. There's absolutely no way you could find any weakness in our happiness.
What's so good about a woman like her?
Unlike you, she has lots of friends who protect her.
I have friends too.
She has precious friends like Anna who went out of their way to tell me everything about the situation. They love her like a sister because of her character, because she's a wonderful woman, and I love that about her too.
Anna had no right to tell you private things. That's all in the past.
She told me everything because she values her relationship with others, because she wanted to be honest with me about the trouble she had in the past.
I value relationships. I valued our childhood friendship.
That means nothing to me. So please, stay away from my wife and me forever.
Wait, please, if we could just spend some time together, have dinner maybe, I'm sure you'd fall for me.
Another one of Sarah's attractive qualities is that she's humble and doesn't assume everyone will fall for her.
I can be humble too. Just give me a chance.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Don't ignore me. I never thought you'd go this far, Mary. I hope you properly reflect on what you've done. Why did I have to get arrested? Because you tried to break into our house while we were away. I just wanted to show off my cooking skills and housekeeping abilities by breaking and entering. I thought he'd be touched to come back from Hawaii to find a spotless house and delicious food waiting. That's insane. Mary, do you hear yourself? It would have been a nice surprise. You tried to break into our house. I'm not acting strange. I'm just taking action to make myself happy. What's wrong with that? Everything about this is wrong. You're overreacting. I wasn't going to steal anything. Look, regardless of being childhood friends, I can't overlook you trying to break into our house after being rejected by my husband. It wasn't breaking in. I was just trying to get inside. We've shared the security camera footage with the police, filed a stalking report, and had you sign a legal restraining order. Those papers don't mean anything. Just because they made me sign some papers with lawyers doesn't mean I agree with it. Signing it means you agreed to it. Whatever. Right now, my parents are watching me and I can't leave the house. But I'll steal him soon enough. Well, I guess your parents made the right choice then. My parents' choice? About taking you to stay with relatives? Stay with relatives? You know your relatives who run that factory in Kentucky? They're going to have you live and work there. Kentucky? No, you're lying. They're going to have you live and work there. Your parents said they'd promise that we won't see each other anymore since you'll be miles and miles away. Wait, that place is super far away, and it's in the middle of nowhere. There aren't even rich, handsome men there. I'll never get married. Still going on about your ridiculous standards? Why don't you focus on working properly and paying back the bail money your parents paid? They can't make me go. We and the police trusted your parents' decision and showed leniency with the bail, but a crime's still a crime. Whether you got prosecuted depends on you. Prosecuted? Well, we just got back from Hawaii, but we need to prepare for moving. Moving? Even though you'll be moving to Kentucky and will be far away, it's still the same country. We've decided to move early. We were originally planning to move in about 3 months. What are you talking about? My husband is being transferred to Europe, so I'm going with him. Europe? Yeah, I'm not going to bother telling you where. Well, even if I did, we'll probably never see each other again. Take care, Mary. Goodbye. You can't do this to me! You did this to yourself, Mary. Goodbye. Forever. I blocked her number immediately. I didn't want to give her any chance to try messaging me again. Before we left for Europe, she was taken to Kentucky. Her parents were surprisingly firm about it. I guess they'd finally had enough of her behavior too. By the way, she was caught before actually entering the house, so there was no substantial damage and prosecution was suspended. The security system we installed after Anna warned us about Mary being back in town really paid off. The cameras caught her trying to pick the lock. She'd apparently been watching YouTube videos about it. Can you believe that? Nevertheless, with the restraining order we exchanged and the physical distance, I don't think she can approach us in the future. My husband's company has been incredibly understanding about expediting our transfer to Europe. I think they were concerned about having an unstable person targeting one of their executives. Currently, Mary is apparently working and living at her relative's factory. Anna's cousin lives in the same area and sometimes sends updates. I haven't even heard rumors about her getting a boyfriend or getting married. The factory is in such a rural area that there really aren't many young people around. Maybe that's for the best. Sometimes I think back to our childhood, how we used to share everything, how we promised to be each other's bridesmaids. It's sad how things turned out, but I've learned that sometimes the people we grow up with aren't meant to grow old with us. The friends who stick by you through hard times, like Anna, those are the ones who matter. My husband and I are happy in Europe. We're expecting our first child next year. Anna visits us regularly. She's going to be the godmother. Life has a funny way of working out. Sometimes losing what you thought you wanted leads you to what you really needed. This is the last time I'll talk about this. It's time to close this chapter completely and focus on the future. After all, that's what moving forward really means.
Hey, Mary! It's been about a month since your divorce, right? Are you feeling a bit more settled now?
I've definitely settled down, but I don't need a new guy right now. My husband's cheating was the reason for the divorce. I just want to take it easy for a while with the alimony I got from him.
Oh, come on! I'm not trying to introduce you to another guy. I just wanted to share some news with you.
Oh my, I completely misunderstood. But what news? Does it have something to do with the timing of my divorce?
Actually, I got married. That's what I wanted to tell you.
What? Really? Congratulations!
Thank you. I actually got married the day after your divorce. But it would have been tasteless to tell my childhood friend right after her divorce, right? So I've been waiting for the right moment.
The day after my divorce. What a coincidence! But I'm sorry you felt you had to be careful. I'm not hung up on the divorce at all, so I can sincerely congratulate you on your marriage. Really, congratulations!
Thank you! I'll invite you to the wedding ceremony too, so you absolutely have to come.
Of course. So, what's your partner like? I didn't even know you had a boyfriend, so I'm really surprised right now. When did you find a marriage partner?
Actually, we've been dating for about 2 years, but because of his position, we couldn't announce our relationship publicly.
His position? What does that mean? Oh, were you dating a celebrity?
No, nothing like that. Actually, when we were dating, he was married, so we couldn't go on dates openly.
What? You were dating someone who had a wife?
Oh, but it wasn't just for fun, okay? He had a wife, but we were seriously dating. That's why he got divorced from me, and that's how we were able to get married.
Wait, so you're telling me you knowingly dated a married man for 2 years?
Yes, but Mary, you have to understand. We fell in love instantly. It was like being struck by lightning. Sometimes these things just happen, you know?
I don't think I do know. To be honest, I can't imagine dating someone else's husband.
But he wasn't happy in his marriage. He always said they were growing apart, that she didn't understand him like I did.
That's what they all say, Rachel. Did you ever stop to think about how his wife felt?
Well, I guess I thought about it sometimes, but true love is rare, Mary. When you find it, you have to grab it no matter what.
I'm sorry, let me take back what I said earlier. I can't congratulate you on your marriage, even if you are my childhood friend.
Huh? Why not? You just said you'd come to the wedding ceremony.
You know the reason for my divorce, right? I divorced because my husband cheated on me. You see, we're seriously dating, but I just can't accept it. I can't help but think from the wife's perspective, and I can't forgive it. I can't celebrate a marriage that comes from betraying and hurting someone.
But I'm going to make him happier than his wife ever could. I'll definitely make him happier than you, his ex-wife, ever did. He and I are connected by the red string of fate. Why won't you congratulate us?
Wait a minute. The ex-wife? My Cher? And Sean? What's going on? Why is my ex-husband's name coming up here?
Actually, I have another important thing to tell you along with the marriage announcement. My marriage partner is actually your husband, Sean.
What?
So I really want you to congratulate us on our marriage. It's rare to have such a coincidence where your important childhood friend and husband get married. They're both important people to you, right? It's a wonderful thing that these two people have found each other.
No. Wait a minute. Please let me sort this out. You just said that your partner was married and you've been dating for 2 years, right?
Yes, I met Sean at your wedding 2 years ago. He looked so handsome in that tuxedo that I fell in love at first sight. And it seems he fell for me at first sight, too.
You've got to be kidding. So the two of you have been dating since my wedding?
From then on, we had to date in secret. It was always lonely and painful, but I could endure it because Sean was there. He told me to wait because he would definitely get divorced someday, that he would marry me, so please wait for him.
This can't be real. You and I are childhood friends, right? How could this happen? Going after my husband and then divorce.
Since the very day of your wedding, Mary, we exchanged numbers that night. He texted me right after you two returned from your honeymoon.
I can't believe this. You've been seeing my husband behind my back from day one of our marriage? You were at my bachelorette party. You helped me choose my wedding dress.
I know! Fate works in mysterious ways, doesn't it? Sean and I just clicked instantly. The chemistry was undeniable.
Chemistry? Rachel, this is beyond betrayal. You've been lying to my face for 2 whole years. Every time we met for coffee, every birthday celebration, every Christmas, you were with my husband.
Oh, Mary, don't be so dramatic. It wasn't easy for us either, you know. Having to sneak around, meet in secret. We had to be so careful.
Oh, I'm so sorry it was inconvenient for you to cheat with my husband. How inconsiderate of me to make your affair difficult.
But that's all in the past now. We can finally be together openly. Aren't you even a little happy for us?
Happy? Are you insane? You destroyed my marriage.
No. Sean and I didn't want to hurt you. That's why we waited until you found out about the affair on your own. We didn't tell you it was me he was seeing.
How generous of you both. Such consideration.
Exactly. And now that things have worked out perfectly, I hope we can all be mature about this. So make sure you come to our wedding. As a childhood friend and as an ex-wife, I really want you to see how happy we are.
Hey, Sean, what on earth is going on? Having an affair with your wife's childhood friend from the wedding day? How could you do something so inconsiderate?
What? Your childhood friend? Rachel, how do you know about this?
I just heard it from her. She proudly announced your marriage to me.
What?
When we divorced, you managed to hide the identity of your affair partner even though the cheating was exposed. You said she's not at fault, so please forgive her. And I'll give you as much alimony and division of property as you want in exchange. Now I finally understand why you said that.
So what if you found out? It can't be helped now that it's exposed, but it's all in the past. You don't have the right to criticize me anymore.
Excuse me?
I paid you the alimony you wanted. I even gave you most of our assets. So you don't have the right to complain anymore after accepting all that.
What kind of person are you? Cheating with your wife's childhood friend from your wedding day? You do something with absolutely no morals and tell me not to complain? Don't act so high and mighty just because you paid a bit more money.
A bit more? I gave you enough money to live without working for half a year.
Don't brag about something like that. The alimony was all money from your parents anyway.
Ha! Life is so easy when you have such rich parents. Just a cry, and then immediately you get a few thousand. You're lucky too, Mary. Lucky that your ex-husband is the son of a wealthy family.
You're the worst. You don't even feel sorry toward your parents.
Why would I feel that way compared to you? Rachel is more charming and has a better figure, so my father and mother must be delighted.
I'm so sorry for being less charming and having a worse figure than Rachel.
And in fact, they didn't say anything when I told them about the marriage. My parents are happy that I'm living the way I want to, so it doesn't matter how much money I ask for. No problem. I'm planning to have my father pay for our upcoming wedding too.
What a terrible wedding. I'm sorry, but I absolutely won't attend. Please tell that stupid cheating woman not to even send me an invitation.
Are you seriously still angry about this? It's been a month since our divorce.
Yes, Sean, I am still angry about that.
You're being ridiculous. People move on. Rachel and I are in love. This isn't about you.
Not about me. You betrayed me. She betrayed me. My husband and my best friend since elementary school plotted behind my back for 2 years.
Look, I never meant to hurt you. Sometimes the heart wants what it wants.
Oh, spare me the cliches. You didn't follow your heart. You deliberately deceived me. You came home every night pretending everything was fine.
What was I supposed to do? I didn't want to hurt you then. I thought maybe my feelings for Rachel would fade, but then they only grew stronger.
So noble of you to consider my feelings while sleeping with my friend. What a gentleman.
Whatever. I don't need to justify myself to you. The alimony checks cleared that, right? We're done. Rachel and I are getting married, so just stay away from our wedding.
With pleasure. I wouldn't attend that farce even if you paid me.
Hey, look! Sean bought me this huge diamond engagement ring, and the price of this ring is 3 times what he paid for your ring. Sean spends too much money on me, doesn't he?
Well, good for you. I already sold my ring.
Oh, and did you see all the wedding dress photos I sent the other day? I still can't decide between those 3 dresses, but Sean said, if you're torn, just buy them all. And he bought all 3 for me. Sean really is too devoted to me.
An engagement ring 3 times the price of mine and 3 wedding dresses. I'm surprised Sean still has that kind of money left. I thought I'd squeezed him dry with alimony and asset division.
As his ex-wife, you should know, Sean is the only son of a wealthy family and a company executive. Even if his savings run out, he gets a few 10,000s in salary every month. And if that's not enough, he can just use his parents' black card. The money you desperately squeezed out of him is just pocket change.
That large sum is just pocket change.
I'm so happy every day. Being the wife of the man I love and being able to spend freely is the best. Plus, from today, I'll be living in that mansion. I can't wait for the new furniture and appliances to arrive.
What? Mansion? Don't tell me you bought another huge mansion in cash.
Even we can't buy a huge mansion on the spot. I'm talking about the house where you and Sean lived. Ever since I first visited that house, I've always wanted it. It's like a dream that I can finally live there.
What? You're kidding. You two are planning to live in that house?
That's why we bought all new furniture and appliances. I absolutely refuse to sleep in the same bed as you, the ex-wife, and our taste in interior design is too different. I'm going to change everything to my liking from now on.
Wait, stop. You can't just change things in the house as you please.
Oh, did you have some sentimental furniture from your time with Sean? Well, I'm sorry. That mansion now belongs to Sean and me. It's not a place for a pathetic abandoned woman like you to act like you own it.
Excuse me?
It's understandable if you still have lingering feelings for him, but it's time to face reality. Sean is my husband now, and I'll be living with him in his huge mansion. You, the ex-wife, can live miserably alone in some shabby apartment.
But this is my house, you know.
Huh?
You're the one who needs to face reality, arbitrarily buying new furniture and appliances for the ex-wife's house, and even making plans to live with Sean. I can't keep up with your level of stupidity.
Hold on, wait a minute. What do you mean that mansion is your house? Don't make things up.
I'm not making anything up.
That mansion belongs to Sean. It's not something a commoner like you could ever afford. Don't get carried away just because you received a lot in alimony and property division. Sean certainly didn't give you the mansion.
You're right, Sean didn't give me the mansion, but Sean's parents did. They said, please accept this as an apology for the trouble our foolish son has caused you.
What? Sean's parents?
I could never afford such a mansion, but neither could Sean. That mansion was originally owned by Sean's parents, and we were living there only thanks to their kindness. It wasn't either Sean's or mine.
So, huh? That mansion is in Sean's parents' name?
That's right, and since they gave it to me, it's now in my name. The mansion you're trying to live in with your head in the clouds is my property, owned by me.
What? No way, wait, that can't be possible. Why would his parents give a mansion to someone like you? You're just an ex-wife.
They're such wonderful parents who are kind even to an ex-wife like me. I wonder how a jerk like Sean was born from those two. It's really a mystery.
This must be some kind of mistake. Sean never mentioned anything about this.
Perhaps Sean doesn't know yet. His parents were quite discreet about the whole thing. They said they were deeply ashamed of their son's behavior.
But we've already ordered all the new furniture. The movers are scheduled for tomorrow.
Well, I suggest you cancel those plans immediately, unless you want to be charged with trespassing and breaking and entering.
This can't be happening. Sean promised me we'd live there. He said it was our dream home.
I'm afraid Sean promised you something that wasn't his to give. Quite a pattern with him, isn't it?
No. They shouldn't give a mansion to an ex-wife. You already squeezed alimony out of Sean. Besides, his parents are celebrating our marriage, so giving the mansion to you, the ex-wife, it's almost like they're against Sean and my marriage.
I heard from Sean. You reported your home-wrecking marriage and they didn't say anything, right?
That's right. They didn't complain at all and said congratulations to us.
I think it's questionable to assume they're celebrating just based on that. Maybe they're just not interested in your marriage.
What? That's impossible. Sean is the only son of those wealthy parents. Of course they'd be interested in his remarriage. Besides, I'm cuter and more charming than you. Oh, I get it. They're planning to give us our own mansion.
Huh?
Yes, that must be it. They gave the ex-wife a mansion because it's just an old house. They're definitely going to present us with a newly built home. They must be preparing a home for us that's several times more gorgeous and wonderful than your house.
Wait, Rachel, are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. What else could it be? Right, in that case, I need to go to Sean's parents' house with him right now. We need to get the keys to our new mansion.
Rachel, I really don't think that's what's happening here.
You're just jealous because they're giving us a better house than yours. I bet our new mansion will have a pool and a home theater.
I see. And do you think they're just going to hand over a new mansion to you?
Why not? They gave one to you, didn't they? And I'm going to be their daughter-in-law, not just some ex-wife they feel sorry for.
I think you should reconsider this plan. It might not go the way you expect.
You'll see. I'm going over there right now with Sean. I'll text you from our beautiful new mansion. What's going on? What in the world is happening? Sean's mother just threw water on me. She said, "How shameless can you be to demand a house?" And "Get out of here!" She threw water on me and kicked me out.
Of course that would happen. You suddenly show up and say, "Please give us the keys to our house." Of course your mother-in-law would be angry.
But Sean said his parents would be fine with it. He said they'd be happy to help us.
And you believed him after everything that's happened?
Of course I believed him. He's my husband now. Husbands and wives should trust each other.
Like I trusted you as my friend? Like I trusted Sean as my husband?
That was different. We were in love.
That doesn't justify betrayal, Rachel.
His mother called me a homewrecker right to my face, and his father wouldn't even look at me. They said Sean had brought shame to the family name.
Well, he did cheat on his wife with her childhood friend. Most parents would find that shameful.
But they're supposed to be on our side. We're family now.
Family is built on trust and respect, Rachel. You and Sean haven't shown much of either.
What is this? I can't accept it. I'm Sean's wife now. Why do you get a mansion and I don't?
That's how his parents feel. Now you understand how they feel about your marriage, don't you?
Shut up! We don't need his parents' help to buy a mansion anyway. Sean will buy one for me if I ask him.
Oh, is that so? Well then, go ahead and ask your beloved Sean.
I will. Sean loves me. He'd do anything for me. Unlike his parents, he understands our love story.
Love story? Is that what you call betraying the people who trusted you most?
Our love was stronger than any vows or friendship. Sometimes you have to break the rules for true happiness.
I hope that happiness was worth it, Rachel. I really do.
It is. It absolutely is. Sean will fix this. You'll see. We're going to have an even better house.
Well, good luck with that.
Please, Mary, please give that house back to me. Otherwise, Rachel and I will be left homeless on the streets.
I don't quite understand the situation, but if you need a house, why don't you just build one? You have plenty of money, don't you?
How can I build a house when I don't have a job or money? I got fired from the company, and my parents abandoned me. I don't have the means to buy a house now.
What did you say?
I just got a call from my parents. They said they're thoroughly disappointed in me for making a fuss about the house with my stupid wife, and they're cutting ties with me for the foreseeable future. So my black card is confiscated, and I shouldn't expect any more support.
My, that's quite a predicament.
Then I was called in by the company, and the chairman himself told me he wants me to resign from my executive position. He said that he made me an executive because I do decent work, but mainly because of my connections to my parents. So now that my parents have cut ties with me, I'm no longer needed and should resign.
What? The news that your parents cut ties with you has already spread to the company?
My father actually called the chairman personally. The chairman is an old acquaintance of my father, so my father told the chairman, "Feel free to do as you please with my son."
So you're really unemployed now. You can't rely on the support of your proud parents. Your entire fortune is just whatever savings you have left?
And those savings will be gone soon. After this month's credit card payments is withdrawn, the balance will be zero. Just the payments for the furniture and appliances we impulsively bought amount to nearly $20,000.
Wow, that's pretty tough. You can't live without money.
Mary, I'm desperate. I've never had to live like a normal person. I don't know what to do.
Welcome to the real world, Sean. Most people manage to get by without Daddy's credit card.
This isn't funny. My life is falling apart. Rachel is hysterical, crying all day and night. She keeps saying, I promised her a luxurious life.
Did you? Promise her luxury, I mean.
Well, yes. I mean, that's what she expected. She knew who I was, that I had money and status. That's what attracted her to me in the first place.
Ah, I see. So it wasn't true love after all, just the allure of wealth and comfort.
No, I mean, yes, she loves me for me, but the lifestyle was definitely part of the package.
And now that package is looking much less attractive, isn't it?
Please, Mary, I'm begging you, just let us live in the house temporarily until I can figure something out.
So you and the woman you cheated on me with want to move into my house? The one your parents gave me as an apology for your behavior? Is that really what you're asking?
Yes, so please, won't you return the house to me? Otherwise, Rachel and I will be living on the streets.
No, there's nothing to return because the house was never yours to begin with. From the start, this house belonged to your parents, and now it belongs to me. You have no right to ask me to return anything.
Don't say that. We lived there together, didn't we? So even if it wasn't in my name, it was still my house.
Yes, we did spend our 2-year marriage in this house, but during that time, you were betraying me all along.
Well, that's...
Even while living with me, your mind was always on Rachel. You continued a superficial married life with me while your heart was elsewhere. And yet, you have the nerve to say we lived there together. How can you say such a thing?
I'm sorry about the affair. Mary, we'll both apologize properly for that. So please, just let us into the house for now. Rachel and I really have nowhere to go, and we're in trouble.
I don't care about people who wrecked my life. You two should just keep suffering more and more.
No way!
Don't ever come near my house or me again. If you try to bother me, I'll report it to your parents.
Mary, please. I know I hurt you, but this is cruel.
Cruel? You want to talk about cruelty? How about cheating on your wife with her best friend from the day of your wedding? How about lying to her face for 2 years? That's cruelty, Sean.
I know what I did was wrong. I admit it. But I don't deserve to be homeless.
Actions have consequences. Something you're finally learning, it seems.
But people make mistakes.
A 2-year affair isn't a mistake, Sean. It's a choice. A series of choices made every single day. And now you're facing the consequences of those choices.
Please, Mary, for old time's sakes, just a little help to get us through this rough patch.
Goodbye, Sean. Don't contact me again. And as for what happened to those two afterward, Sean somehow managed to get a job at a small company through a friend's connection. But his annual income dropped dramatically. Moreover, since next month's credit card bill far exceeds his remaining savings, they had to sell the self-proclaimed engagement ring. And of course, the wedding was canceled. They sold everything they could and canceled everything possible, and somehow they're now living in an ordinary rental apartment. I hear they've gone to Sean's parents' house many times since then, begging them to end the estrangement, but each time they get splashed with water and sent away. Because of this, children living near their apartment reportedly call Rachel the wet ghost hag.
Emma, I just sent out the wedding invitations and wanted to make sure you got yours.
Are you kidding me right now, Ashley?
What do you mean?
Seriously, Ashley, you've got a lot of nerve sending me a wedding invitation after stealing my fiancé.
I knew you might be upset, but please hear me out. Remember our promise when we were 12, sitting in your backyard treehouse? We pinky swore we'd be at each other's weddings no matter what happened.
I remember that day clearly. We also promised to never hurt each other. Funny how you only want to honor the promises that benefit you.
That's not fair, Emma. People grow up. Things change. I didn't steal him. He chose me. We can't help who we fall in love with.
Don't you dare try to romanticize what you did. You were my best friend for 15 years. You watched me plan my wedding, helped me pick out my dress, all while sleeping with Kyle behind my back.
It wasn't like that. Nothing happened until after he ended things with you. I never meant to hurt you. The heart wants what it wants.
Oh, please, spare me the cliche excuses. You both lied to my face for months. I saw the texts on his phone. Don't pretend you have any moral high ground here.
Okay, you're right. We shouldn't have hidden it, but that was years ago. Can't we move past this? This wedding means everything to me, and I really want you there.
You want me to watch you marry the man you helped cheat on me? To stand there and pretend to be happy for you? Have you lost your mind?
I'm trying to make amends here, to salvage something of our friendship. Don't you miss what we had at all?
What we had died the moment you chose Kyle over our friendship. You don't get to play the victim here. You betrayed me in the worst possible way.
I'm not playing the victim. I just thought enough time had passed that we could be civil, that maybe we could start fresh.
Civil? You want civil? Fine, here's civil. I will not be attending your wedding. I want nothing to do with you or Kyle or your marriage. Is that civil enough for you?
Emma, please, you're being harsh. We were like sisters once. Can't we at least try to work through this?
Sisters don't betray each other. Sisters don't steal each other's fiancés. Sisters don't lie and manipulate and destroy trust.
I understand you're hurt, but people make mistakes. I've grown since then. We both have. Can't we try to move forward?
Moving forward means leaving toxic people in the past. You and Kyle are my past. Keep your invitation. I'm not interested.
I really am sorry for how everything happened. You have no idea how much I regret hurting you. Please don't shut me out completely.
Stop texting me, Ashley. You lost the right to my friendship when you chose Kyle. I hope you two are very happy together. Just leave me out of it.
I'll respect your wishes, but I'll always consider you a friend, even if you hate me now. Goodbye, Emma.
Just saw you declined our wedding invitation. Real mature, Emma.
How did you get my new number, Kyle?
Ashley had it, but that's not the point. You're really gonna skip your best friend's wedding?
She's not my best friend anymore. You made sure of that. And yes, I'm skipping your wedding. Did you honestly expect anything else?
I thought you'd have grown up by now. It's been 3 years. Get over it already. Ashley and I are in love. It happens.
Wow, you really haven't changed at all, have you? Still justifying your actions like they didn't destroy people's lives.
Oh, please, don't be so dramatic. If anything, you should thank me. Clearly, we weren't meant to be.
Thank you for cheating on me with my best friend, for lying to my face for months, for proposing to me while sleeping with her.
Look, you changed after the proposal. Got all controlling and clingy. Ashley actually appreciates me for who I am.
I changed because I found suspicious texts on your phone. I changed because my fiancé was acting shady and distant. But sure, blame me for your infidelity.
Ancient history, babe. I've moved on. You should too. Though I hear that might be difficult given your situation.
My situation?
Word gets around, Emma. Heard you married some guy who works at a convenience store. Talk about settling.
And there it is, the real Kyle showing his true colors. My husband is twice the man you'll ever be.
Really? Because last I checked, I'm a successful doctor. Beautiful wife, amazing career, perfect life. While you're playing house with a retail wagey.
At least my husband is faithful and honest. He respects me and loves me for who I am, not what I can do for his ego.
Honey, let's be real here. You had it all with me and you lost it. Now you're just bitter and jealous.
Lost it? I dodged a bullet. The day you left was the best thing that ever happened to me. I found real love, not your shallow imitation of it.
Real love with a store clerk? Keep telling yourself that, sweetheart, while Ashley and I live our best life.
You know nothing about my life or my husband, but keep showing your true colors, Kyle. It just confirms I made the right choice moving on.
Right choice? You didn't make any choice. I left you, remember? For someone better? Someone who actually deserved me?
Deserved your lies, your cheating, your ego? You two deserve each other all right. A cheater and a backstabber. Perfect match.
At least we're successful. At least we're going somewhere in life, unlike you and your loser husband.
My loser husband treats me with respect. He's loyal, kind, and genuine. Everything you never were.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, Emma. Enjoy your mediocre life with Mr. Nobody while I continue being awesome.
You haven't changed one bit, Kyle. Still the same narcissistic, arrogant man I'm so glad I didn't marry. Have a nice life with your soulmate.
Oh, still so bitter. No wonder I left you. Enjoy watching us thrive from the sidelines.
The only thing I'm watching is my own happiness grow, without toxic people like you in my life. Now lose my number, just like you lost your integrity.
You're pathetic, Emma. Stuck in the past, jealous of what you lost, while Ashley and I build our perfect life together.
Perfect life built on lies and betrayal. Congratulations on that. Now please, stop texting me.
Fine, stay bitter, stay jealous, stay angry at the world. We'll be just fine without you.
I'm blocking your number, Kyle. Good luck with your perfect life. You're going to need it.
Emma, OMG, I have to share something amazing. Kyle and I just moved into our dream apartment.
Why are you sending me this?
Look at that view! Isn't it gorgeous? 35th floor, floor-to-ceiling windows. I can see the entire city skyline from our bedroom.
Ashley, I really don't care about your new place. Why are you texting me about this?
Sorry, I'm just so excited. We're having a housewarming party next Saturday. You should come. It would mean so much to have you here.
Are you actually serious right now? After that conversation with Kyle last week? After everything that's happened?
Wait, what conversation with Kyle? Did something happen?
He didn't tell you? Of course he didn't. He called to berate me about declining your wedding invitation, then proceeded to mock my husband and our life together.
Oh God, I had no idea. He shouldn't have done that. I just gave him your number to discuss the invitation, not to attack you.
Well, he did. And now you're inviting me to your housewarming? You two really don't get it, do you?
I know things are complicated, but this place represents a fresh start. Maybe it could be a fresh start for us too?
There is no us anymore, Ashley. You made sure of that when you chose Kyle.
I miss you, Emma. Miss our friendship, our late night talks. Remember how we used to dream about our future homes?
Don't do that. Don't try to use our memories to manipulate me. Those dreams died when you betrayed me.
I'm not trying to manipulate you. I genuinely miss what we had. Can't we try to rebuild something?
Rebuild what exactly? The trust you destroyed? The friendship you threw away?
I know I hurt you deeply. Not a day goes by that I don't regret how things happened. But people can change, grow, learn from mistakes.
This isn't about change or growth. It's about consequences. You chose Kyle over our friendship. Now you have to live with that choice.
But does it have to be forever? Can't we find a way forward, even if we can't be best friends again?
You don't get it, Ashley. Every time I see you, I'm reminded of the betrayal, of finding those texts on his phone, of you lying to my face while helping me plan my wedding.
I was confused back then, scared of my feelings for Kyle, scared of losing you.
Well, congratulations. You managed to do both. Betray me and lose me. Hope it was worth it.
Emma, please, I'm trying here, really trying to make amends.
Stop trying. Some things can't be fixed. Some bridges stay burned.
I understand you're still angry, but I really hoped time would heal things, that we could find some kind of peace.
I have found peace. By keeping you and Kyle in my past where you belong. Please respect that and stop reaching out.
I will respect your wishes. Just know that my door is always open, if you ever change your mind.
Goodbye, Ashley. Enjoy your new home. Just leave me out of your life.
I really am sorry, Emma, for everything. Take care of yourself.
Emma, we need to talk now! Is it true about your husband?
You'll have to be more specific, Kyle.
Don't play dumb. Your husband owns the Skyline Luxury Apartments? The building Ashley and I just moved into?
Ah, that. Yes, that's correct, along with several other properties in the city. Funny how life works out, isn't it?
This can't be real! How is this possible? He works in a convenience store!
Actually, he owns that too, along with a dozen other businesses. The store is just where he started, but he never forgot his roots.
I don't understand! You let me mock him about being poor, about working minimum wage!
I don't owe you any explanations, Kyle. You made assumptions based on your own arrogance. That's on you.
Why didn't you tell me when I was saying all those things?
Why would I? You were so busy showing off, being condescending. It was quite entertaining, actually.
This is humiliating! Our landlord is your husband! The man I insulted repeatedly!
Maybe next time, don't judge people by their day job. My husband built his real estate empire from nothing, while staying humble and kind, qualities you never had.
Emma, about what I said before, I was completely out of line. I shouldn't have judged him.
Save your apologies, Kyle. They're only coming because you found out who he is, not because you're actually sorry.
No, really, I mean it. I was an idiot. Please don't let this affect our tenancy.
Worried about something? That's quite a change in attitude from last week.
Look, I know I was a jerk, but this is our dream apartment. Please don't let my stupid comments ruin this.
Don't worry, Kyle. My husband runs his business professionally. Unlike some people, we don't mix personal issues with business.
Thank you, Emma. I really am sorry for everything.
Are you, though? Or are you just sorry you insulted your landlord? There's a difference.
Both, honestly. I've been doing a lot of thinking about how I treated you, how I acted.
Save it, Kyle. I'm not interested in your convenient epiphany. Just pay your rent on time and follow the lease terms.
Right, of course. Professional boundaries. I respect that.
Good. Now, unless you have actual tenancy issues to discuss, this conversation is over.
Just one more thing. I was wrong about you, Emma. You really did upgrade after me.
I didn't upgrade, Kyle. I found someone genuine and kind, something you wouldn't understand.
I deserve that. I see now how arrogant I've been, how shallow.
Too little too late, Kyle. Now, if we're done here, I have actual work to do.
Of course. Thank you for being professional about this, despite everything.
Goodbye, Kyle. Don't contact me again unless it's about the apartment.
Understood. Take care, Emma. Emma, please, I need your help. I know I said I wouldn't contact you again, but this is urgent. Please respond. It's an emergency.
Kyle, I told you not to contact me unless it's about the apartment. Is there an issue with the unit?
No, it's worse. I've done something terrible. I'm in serious trouble and I don't know who else to turn to.
Whatever it is, I'm not interested. Handle your own problems.
Please, just hear me out. I made a huge mistake at work. I took some money from the hospital accounts. They found out.
You did what? Are you telling me you embezzled money from the hospital?
I didn't mean for it to get this bad. It started small, just borrowing to cover some expenses, but it kept growing, and now I can't fix it.
How much money are we talking about? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
$478,000. I know it sounds bad, but I can explain everything.
$500,000? Have you completely lost your mind? What were you thinking?
The apartment, the furniture, the lifestyle, everything was so expensive. I was trying to give Ashley the life she deserved.
By stealing?
The decorators alone cost $50,000. The wedding plans were another $100,000. It all spiraled out of control.
I can't believe what I'm reading. You committed a serious crime. You could go to prison for this.
That's why I need your help. If I could pay it back before Monday, they might not press charges. I need a loan, Emma.
Absolutely not. I am not getting involved in your criminal activities. You've really lost it this time, Kyle.
Please, Emma, I'm begging you. I'll pay you back double, triple even. I can't go to jail.
You should have thought about that before you stole. I cannot believe you would even ask me this after everything you've done.
I have nowhere else to turn. Ashley doesn't know yet. If she finds out, she'll leave me.
And that would be my problem. How? You made your choices, Kyle. Now face the consequences.
I'll lose everything. My career, my freedom. Ashley, please, Emma, for old time's sake.
Old time's sake? You mean when you cheated on me? Or when you mocked my husband? Those old times?
No, I don't deserve your help, but I'm desperate. I'll do anything you want.
You're right, and you don't deserve my help, and I'm not risking my family's security for you. You need to turn yourself in.
Turn myself in? I can't do that. Prison will destroy me.
Should have thought about that before stealing. The longer you wait, the worse it will be. That's all the advice you're getting from me.
Emma, please, I'm on my knees here. Don't abandon me like this.
You abandoned ethics and morality. You chose to steal. You created this mess.
What about Ashley? Think about what this will do to her. She's innocent in all this.
Don't you dare try to use Ashley to manipulate me. This is your mess, not mine. I'm blocking your number now.
No, please wait. I'll do anything. Emma, please don't go.
Emma, everything is falling apart. Kyle was just arrested at work. The police say he stole money from the hospital.
I heard. How are you holding up? Do you know what exactly happened?
It's worse than I imagined. Almost $500,000. He's been stealing for months to pay for everything. Our apartment, the wedding plans, all of it.
That's a lot of money, Ashley. Did you have any idea this was going on?
Not at all. He always handled the finances. Said I shouldn't worry about money. God, I feel so stupid.
You need to protect yourself right now. Get a lawyer immediately. Separate your finances from his.
The police froze our accounts. They're investigating if I was involved. Emma, I swear I didn't know.
Have you spoken to a lawyer yet? You need legal representation, even if you're innocent.
I can't afford a lawyer. Everything we have is tied to Kyle. All our savings are frozen.
What about your family? Can they help?
They won't even take my calls. Said I brought shame to the family, that I deserve this for how I treated you.
Listen, Ashley, regardless of our past, you need to focus on protecting yourself right now, before this gets worse.
It's already worse. We have to sell everything to repay the hospital. The apartment, the furniture, my car, it's all gone.
I'm so sorry you're going through this. I know this must be overwhelming.
I gave up everything for him, Emma. My friends, my family, you, and now I have nothing.
You'll get through this. You're stronger than you think. Focus on cooperating with the investigation.
All my new friends have abandoned me. No one will even return my calls. I'm completely alone.
You're not alone.
Even my parents won't let me come home. They're worried about what people will say about their daughter being married to a criminal.
That must hurt terribly, but you have to stay strong right now. Focus on proving your innocence.
I know this is asking a lot, but I need someone to talk to, someone who understands.
Ashley, I sympathize with your situation, but I can't be that person for you. Too much has happened between us.
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked. I just miss having a real friend.
Find a therapist. Join a support group. There are people who can help you through this.
I've lost everything, Emma. My marriage, my home, my reputation, all because I chose the wrong person.
Sometimes we have to lose everything to find out who we really are. Use this as a chance to rebuild.
How do you rebuild from nothing? How do you start over when everyone's abandoned you, when you've burned all your bridges?
One day at a time. Focus on what you can control. Let go of what you can't.
I'm so sorry, Emma, for everything I did to you. You tried to warn me about him.
This isn't karma, Ashley. What Kyle did isn't your fault. Focus on protecting yourself now.
Thank you for even talking to me. After everything that happened, you're a better person than I ever was.
I forgive you, Ashley, but I can't be the friend you need right now. I have to protect my own peace.
I understand. Thank you for hearing me out, for showing me kindness I don't deserve.
Take care of yourself, Ashley. Stay strong. This too shall pass.
Goodbye, Emma. Thank you for everything. I'll never forget your kindness today.
After that, Kyle lost his job and still hasn't returned from police custody. They had to sell the apartment they had just bought, along with all their furniture and appliances, to repay the hospital. But it still wasn't enough, so Ashley will have to work and pay off the debt in installments for the foreseeable future. As for Ashley, all her wealthy friends she made after marriage have completely ignored her, and her old friends won't help her after the way she looked down on them. Even her parents refused to let her come home, saying they were worried about what the neighbors would think. Now she lives alone in a cheap apartment, waiting for the day Kyle will return.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.